Hey everyone, I hope you're taking it easy and your day has been great thus far. For this video we'll be going through an unboxing of Bumblebee, and this particular version of Bumblebee is his version from the Transformers The Last Night movie, and this is actually a plastic model kit from Trumpeter and Doyusha. Some of this range I've actually looked at previously because they were all from the Bumblebee movie, so it's been an interesting change of pace for this model kit line. This kit being number 7 of the line, the first 6 being, as I mentioned, in part of the Transformers Bumblebee movie. So I'm not sure why the change in movie line, but at the same time it's Bumblebee. Could explain a lot of things, but anyway. So here we have the front of the box for Bumblebee, with a nice standing pose of Bumblebee holding the hammer that he used in The Last Night. Just the usual blurbage at the bottom, and this will have 69 pieces, give or take. And yeah, should definitely be a very interesting kit to put together. It will be a lot smaller than this box would suggest, but these particular little kits have been very nice. So, side of the box, we do have a front and rear shot of Bumblebee, as well as some little images of some of the detailing, which will be very detailed, I will admit, and some of the movability / posability that the kit will have. Included action stand, which is a great thing about this particular line. And here are some action shots of what I suspect is the actual kit. At least I hope so. Other side, we have a scene between Bumblebee and, oddly enough, Hot Rod. So it does make me wonder if a Hot Rod model has been prototyped and is pending mass production. Time will tell. And then we have some optional parts between his standard head and his battle mask and his weapons. So it'll be very interesting to see how well detailed this version of Bumblebee is compared to previous versions. I think even between the movies, the Bayverse movies were heavily detailed compared to the Travis Knight Bumblebee movie, which they were still detailed, but it did scale things back ever so slightly. Now, I'll just change the zoom on the video, which I think has also changed some of the colors, so just ever so quickly once again. Okay, now, in terms of what is inside the box, other than plastic, so we will have 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of runners and the manual at the bottom. So I'll do the usual, and then we can have a much better look at everything that is included. And with everything out, here we have the manual, which is sporting more of a booklet design as opposed to a fold-out pamphlet, which is very nice. So just a repeat of what we saw on the front of the box. Standard warnings and cautions and things like that. Parts list, so we'll have 2 separate A runners and a loose waste piece in its own separate bag, B runner, C runner, and the standard Z components, which is kept on its own. And the 2 heads will be attached to that. The action images that we saw already, and there is a little disclaimer: the completed product in the image has been repainted. I feel kind of sad for that because the actual pre-paint is pretty good already. The color guide, which is very nice, and in Mr. Color Colors, say that 10 times fast. And then going through the actual build process, and to be honest, these kits are very, very easy to build. If it wasn't for me being pedantic about detailing and things like that, I could easily get them done in half an hour tops. They're not very difficult. Some of the bits can be a little bit fiddly, as I found out with, I feel it was Cliff Jumper, but other than that, they're really, really cool. Like, the designs are great and the detailing is great, so it'll be an interesting joy to put Bumblebee together. So that was his little booklet. We don't have stickers to worry about, which is good. So starting with the combined A's, so pretty much all printed in, I dare say, black, but we do have a lot of pre-paint being applied. So this component of A has a lot of metallic being applied, as well as some yellow as well, but some of that detailing is absolutely amazing. And the fact that the pre-paint has actually been very precise. So that's the first part of the A runner. Here's the last part. We do have plenty more metallic being used, as well as bits of yellow, bits of red, etc. But I mean, even that red, it's not a lot of red, but the red is there. It is unfortunate that some of the pre-painted parts, the runner cut will also be on those components as well. Can't necessarily be helped unless there was undergating, which these do not have. At least not yet anyway. Who knows? I might start undergating in the future. B runner in Bumblebee's typical golden yellow. And this just has plenty more pre-paints of the metallics, blacks and things like that. But look at some of that on the arm. Maybe if I do it this way so I don't actually bang the camera mount. That is absolutely amazing. There's three colors really, between the silver, the gold, I dare say the graphite as well. So yeah, these runners are absolutely amazing. And there's a better look of his chest piece. So that's the B runner. Small C runner, basically hand manipulators and wheels. That's pretty much in the usual dark grey, graphite / black, and the extra painted details. And then lastly, the Z components. So we have the included base, which is always nice to have. I'm glad they include the bases. Been very consistent so far. And then the other Z item, which has some of the nice little iconography, and the items for the action base. And then lastly, the two heads. But my goodness, the detailing on Bumblebee's head alone. I'm very tempted to actually see if I can put that on a deluxe. Coincidentally, I have also done a recent unboxing of a Bumblebee figure, so interesting. So that brings us to the end of the unboxing of the Bumblebee Smart Kit 07. And as I mentioned, this is Bumblebee from the last night. So overall, a very interesting looking kit. I'm hoping it doesn't take me too long to put together. I mean, these are kits that don't take too long. I think I built RC and Cliff Jumper during my buildable lunch little thing last year, but this year's not been great time-wise, but we'll see. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. Feel free to leave a like or comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. All of this does help support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link in the description below. And because I forgot to mention it, there will be a link to this particular kit and other model kits of the line over at HobbyLink as well. So keep an eye out for the 2 links there in the description as well. With that being said, stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in a future video. See ya.